Hi, I'm in the kitchen making cookies, and I thought, why not try to demonstrate how I create a cookie that looks like this in real time? So here we go. The first thing I'm going to do is this is my cookie. Then I'm going to take my flood with the white. I'm going to make sure that my bag is clean of any dried icing that may have sat there for a minute while I was doing something else. Then I'm going to flood the cookie. And what I do is I use my pinky to kind of push and direct, and then I follow the pattern of the outline while I hover the icing, I want to say about 1/4 of an inch above the cookie. And then what you want to do is just as you're pushing that icing and as you're following the pattern, you're pushing that icing out so that you can get a really nice outline. And I use the same consistency for my flood and my outline because I just want to do it that way. So here I am going to flood my cookie with this icing. I'm going to make sure and get up to the edges so that when I do my shake and tap technique, that should lay really nice. I have this marble, or no, it's granite countertop, and it works really well as a station for decorating this way. So now I've got this all flooded with my white, and what I want to do is carefully take that cookie and just shake, 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 shake. Give it a really good shake, maybe spin, shake, 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 shake. Okay, and then I'm going to turn her around. I keep a wet napkin for anything that needs a little bit of whatever that is. She's almost laid into all the spots, but what I'm going to do is take this toothpick and pull and wiggle my icing so that it lays how I need it to for the next part. And that is going to happen immediately. Like, I'm not going to wait for any of this icing to dry. And as a matter of fact, today is a lot more arid than what I'm used to. And so science has me decorating a little different today just because of that. Like, depending on how much humidity is in the air can really affect your icing work. It's just one of those things that makes this a fun thing to do. If you're into that kind of stuff, is like art and science. It's definitely art and science combined. Okay, I see a little bubble there. I want to hit, yep. And there. Okay, now what I'm going to do is, that took me 4.5 minutes. I'm going to take this pink and again take off any icing. My timer's going to go off here in a second. And I'm going to draw just freehand what looks like some tulips.